I'm early. Everybody's out of the house. And, of course, now I'm getting emails. Oh, that's funny. And then, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Clearing it all out. How's it going? Yeah, this a little early because I can, and because I'm sure my Central European people would appreciate it. Being in Central Europe and all, being 6 hours. So instead of being a little after 1 a.m., I believe it's a little after midnight there, which for some of the northern regions means that the sun just went down. When we were in Amsterdam, it was like 10:20 p.m. I look out, I see the sun like bouncing off the front side. I'm like, that's pretty late sunset. Hey, what's up, Tactical? I really dug your, is that an ESP LTD? The white one there? Nice shirt. I really dug, in fact, I dug everyone's video. I really enjoyed watching them. The other one that comes to mind is somebody did a mashup between, like, I want to say it was Avril Lavigne and was it Bryan Adams? Did a really good job with that. And then I want to say it was Dan LaCroix did a wonderful, like, family sort of like Canadian tune, mashup. I thought, again, I wasn't judging them. Didn't matter what you did. You just had to, like, do it. And it was, it was pretty good odds. That's probably some of the best for the prize that was handed out. I mean, you'd have worse odds at a friggin' fair, right? I mean, a local fair. Oh, you'd have worse odds at the church bake-off, right? I mean, I want to say 12 or 13 people. That's pretty good. What's up, EJ? What's up, Gary? What's up, Terry? Hey, what's up, Frank? Frank says he just ordered a Schecter Sun Valley Super Shredder. Yeah, with the Sustainiac. Yeah, even in the blue. Yeah. Yeah, I saw one out there in the matte black with the maple fretboard. But I don't know if I like it as much. It's a little more Spartan. I think the blue with the ebony is a little bit more, I don't know, it's classy. It's like wicked more classy. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brian? What's up, Nelson? What's up, Krenar? What's up, James? Oh, is that what that... Oh, right. I didn't even notice that. Good. Thanks for pointing that out, Tactical. Right. That's an Evertune. Evertune. Yeah. Those are good. They work. Oh, man. That is fresh coffee. That is good coffee. I have been up a very long time. We'll go as long as I can go. Hey, what's up, Dan? I think you're the one I was just talking about. I think you did the family one, right? It was sort of a medley. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of them. I had fun watching them. I was like, I should do this more often if people didn't hate it so much. Really enjoyed watching them. What's up, Davo? What's up, MJ? What's up, Double R? What's up, James? Good to see you, buddy. Dennis. Friedrich. 12 a.m. in Germany. Yeah, see, my German friends, they can appreciate that. They're like, danke. How's it feel to have one of the biggest asses of all time? It's a record. Oh, badasses. I don't know if I'm that good, but I'm trying. Huge ass. He had a huge ass. Wish I could get a Kramer Night Swan without a Floyd. I'll put in a word, see if they go hardtail. Probably they're trying to be like the old ones. The old ones came with the Floyd. Well, thanks, Buzz. Greetings, Buzz Wilson. Good to see you, buddy. Keep my Doc roast. Doc. I think I was skipping one here. Got that LTD for steel. Had a paint issue. So what? Right? Cosmetic. Celery fended you $400. There you go. I was Floyd. I ended up getting it for $550 in a PRS spec. There you go. Nice. Listen, anyone can get a guitar, right? But it's getting a guitar for a good deal, right? It's like it makes what's good better. What's up, Lukes? What's up, Jack? What's up, Tim? He's got a GL Fullerton ASAT, right? Blues Boy, clear on. It's nice. G&Ls are nice. Those hit a. As you shoulder the hockey stick, she missed probably on purpose. Oh, was that? Oh, oops. Oh. What's up, Majestic PB&J? I've seen a few Majestic PB&Js in my time. Double deckers, triple deckers. You know, sometimes it's the winter, you're stuck indoors, you're going a little nuts. Let's see how tall we can make a PB&J. Hey, what's up, Mark? I dug your entry. And I'm gonna break my knuckles here. I do like the sound of this guitar. Is that an Epiphone Les Paul custom on the wall? It is. Just got one of those 2 days ago and loving it. Yeah, this is one of the rare small diamond early models. That's what I keep telling myself. The one you have, if you have more recent stock, especially if you just got it within the last few days, they made the diamond bigger diamond. Looks more like the Les Paul custom. And basically what happened is that Joe Bonamassa, it seems like, sort of insisted on the large diamond to make the Joe Bonamassa signature ebony one, right? Which is pretty much a same guitar, except that it's got more aged looking, right? It's got tinted binding and tinted diamond and tinted logo to make it look aged. But it's pretty much the same guitar, right? But just with a little bit a tinted look to it. And they didn't want to use two different size diamonds. And they went with the big diamond on that. It's like, well, are we going to really go with two different size diamonds? Why don't we just, because the diamond is regular, they tint over it, right? And so they went big diamond. I'm into big diamond. We should go to body cam here. Yeah, there it is. That's your nitrocellulose lacquer right there. What's up, Diego? It's bright though, but I am on like one of my brightest amps, which is the it's on the Silver Jubilee. Hold on, we'll go. Dual heavy reg. Or that's the Behave lead, which is one of my faves. All right, back to the comments. What's up, James? What's up, Terry Tickler? People say they never buy a guitar online, but if you don't, you never find a random killer refund, right? Yeah, I buy, to be honest, I think most of my guitars online, right? Just because it's a bigger pool of guitars. So I tend to look at just, Guitar Center used nationally and just go from there. And you can get some deals on there. On like this, this was cheap for like an American vintage with custom shop pickups. Yeah, right, Mark. Everybody needs one green Strat. I like that it's the dark green too. I don't know what they make for. So there's this, and then there's the surf green and the seafoam green, which are very bluish and very light. I want to say they did like a metallic green. Other than this is Sherwood green. Can't think of it. Well, thanks for stopping by Thrash Metal Studio. It's a good night to do that here. Everybody's out of the house. My wife and my son went down to New Jersey. Jersey? Because there's a big aquarium reef show where dealers go there to basically sell stuff. And so what he usually does is he'll go there today and he'll walk around to see who's got what and prices and pick some stuff out. And then tomorrow they'll go to the show in the morning, buy them, check out of the hotel, go to the show, buy them, and drive straight back here to put them in the tank. That's pretty much how that's going to go. I'm like, don't tell me what you spent. Sage green, that's right. Chris is right. They did a sage green. I remember that. Sage green is one of the correct answers for sure, without a doubt. Without a doubt, sage green. Yeah. In fact, sage green was a sage green. I want to say with a rosewood fretboard. They had such a glut of Mexi Strats at one time, and they had a whole bunch from like the 90s, and it just sort of switched over. This is probably in like 2010, 2011, and Guitar Center Used just had so many made in Mexico Strats that they had one or two. I think they had two of those sage. They were sage green. It's almost like they had a bunch of them and they were just dumping them, which I found out later is a thing they do. It's like a time to just dump the stock and get it out. And they were up for $199, which was the lowest. $299 all day. They had them up there. You didn't really see them less than that, maybe $279, but $199. They had those sage green ones up. I should have just grabbed one. Yeah, it's so cheap. Yeah, surf green. I got the surf green telly, and seafoam green is definitely like more. Oh my God! How can I forget this? I think there's a green that Eric Johnson might have. It might be just for Eric Johnson. I know there's one that's very blue, and it's called like Lucerne Blue. But I could have sworn he had a green one. But maybe I'm confusing it. You know, sort of like just for his line. Oh, really, Gary? Yeah, you found out you're missing a couple of frequencies on the scale. It happens. My car isn't red. My car isn't green. I've been playing guitar since for a very long time. I've been playing guitar since 1972. That's coming up on 50 years. And I would say I didn't start feeling like I was any good at guitar until like 82, 83-ish. Like somewhere around there. That sounds about right. Eric Clapton's 7-Up Green. That might be the one I'm thinking of instead of... That's a good point. Instead of... maybe I'm not thinking of Eric Johnson. Maybe I'm thinking of Eric Clapton. One of those Erics. How do you get bias effects to work through an amp? I don't know. I've never tried it. That's a question. I get questions like that all the time. People like they email me and they're like, I can't get my audio card to work. It doesn't sound right. It's like, dude, I'm not tech support. I don't. There's so many things it could be. You know, it's a little tricky. But the best place to go for that stuff are the forums that are like around it. So like, you know, if you have a problem with your fractal audio device, go to one of the fractal audio forums, right? Those are the people that have like ridiculous. There's always some expert in there that knows, oh, you just got to do this and boom, you're done with it. Or you look up the exact thing. I recently had that. What was it I had? It was, I couldn't figure out how to install a firmware update. And I'm pretty tech savvy. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And what you realize is that the manual is pretty much directly translated from Japanese. And it leaves a lot to be desired. And finally, I went to a website and they just like literally red arrowed here and circle it. I'm like, oh my God, that's weird. Right? They're like, you'll see this light up or you won't. And of course I didn't. I kept missing. I'm like, why isn't this loading? I got it to go. And it actually fixed a bunch of stuff too, so that's always good. But yeah, I find the forums, and I think that was on a Yamaha forum. So the forums were really good. I use them all the time. Much better than coming to me. I'll be like, I don't know. Have you tried rebooting it? What's up, Adam? Yeah, they don't like it when you revive a dead thread. You usually get memed about dead thread revival pretty quickly. And then the other one is that when you post a question and they're like, have you done a search for the question yet? And you're like, no. Just thought I'd throw it up there. My wife was talking about, she was like on some like Smithsonian. She was laughing out loud. I'm like, what's so funny? She's like, I'm on like this Smithsonian like Facebook page, you know, and I'm like looking at some event coming up. And in the comments, you know, people are like, oh, this looks great, blah, blah, blah. And some woman is like, does anybody know how I can get reservations to like this place here? Could you like email me at like this address? It's like, what are you doing? Like, it's for like some place like at the Smithsonian. Maybe they have a restaurant in there or something, or she was like, it was like something to do with it. My wife was like, what are you doing? Yeah, let me get right on that. I don't think there's any special wiring. When I opened it up, it had Custom Shop 69 pickups in it. And that was it. And whoever soldered them in, too, did a wonderfully good job. I have to say, it was very, very clean and neat work, whoever soldered it. You know, I don't know that it was factory done, but if it was, they did a good job. It sounds a little loud. Yeah, comments on the 9-year-old video. It's like, really? Plans about a statue of EVH in Pasadena? That sounds like a great idea. I say sure. You know? See if we can get it done. They can get it done. I don't live in Pasadena. I knew a girl from Pasadena. And I have to say, she was quite stunning. Hard to believe we were the same species. All right, Ian. Yeah, Gear Fest with Alex Lifeson. I did hear about that. So he talking about the new Epi, the new Epi Axis. I think I'm missing something here. Maybe not. Maybe not. What's up? Mike is himself. What's up, Max Josephson? I am definitely early. Actually, I gotta set something. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. Much better. Thank you. Thank you. I see Landon Bailey in here. What's up, buddy? There you are. What's up, James? Isn't that my best friend? It was. They were good. Okay. What's up, Quentin? Little stones. Little stones for you. It's quiet tonight. Trying to figure out the last thing. What's up, Christopher? The pillars are some that you sent to me. finished. Had to choose a pose for the EVH statue. What would you go with? It's a tough call. It is. Well, the thing is, part of you wants to have him have like a rock pose. But there are plenty of poses where he's just straight up just standing with the guitar that are iconic. I'd go with one that's a little bit more relaxed and not so, like, in your face, I think. Right? So we were trying to talk about summer songs. I'm trying to think of like the earliest summer song that I really recognize, and I think the one is that I can really remember because we were down we were down at the cottage, right, at the beach. We down the Cape, and we had a cottage, and so you spend the summer down there, pretty much listening to the radio. We didn't really have a lot of TV stations there. Right? Once you were out of the Boston metro area, you sort of lost. It was fewer TV stations, and it's like weird. And so we listened to a lot of radio. And the earliest one, I want to say, was summer of '74 with Copacabana. Was that summer of '75? It was just nauseatingly repeated. And then the other one was Band on the Run. And again, I forget if it was summer 74 or 75. But Band on the Run was just non-friggin' stop for the entire summer. I just non-friggin' stop. So maybe Copacabana was... Because we would go down to the Cape every summer, pretty much until 78. Summer breeze. No, Barry's good. Can I tell you my favorite Barry Manilow story real quick? So Barry's doing a clinic at Berkeley. A buddy of mine, I don't think he's at the clinic. I think he's setting up the media for it, right? He worked for the media to set up stuff, and so he's there, helping host it. It's in a room, and Barry's there, and he starts to talk about music and writing songs and something, and somebody goes Copacabana. It was ever Mandy, and they were clearly dumping on him. And he sort of overlooked it for a little bit, but they were really disrespecting him and just goofing on him. They thought they were going to go there and goof on Barry Manilow. And he figured it out really quickly. And at one point he just said, "Hey, guys, let me just remind you of something. I am where you want to be, okay? And I'm trying to help you get there. But if you just think this is a big joke, then I can just leave right now. It doesn't sound like you're interested in really listening to what I have to say." And, and they shit themselves. And everyone got real serious and real fast because he was like, "Hey, asshole, you wish you had the name recognition that I have, okay?" So, I love that story. Anyway, 74. What was 74? Yeah, I think Copacabana was 74, and I want to say Band on the Run was 75. I think. And I just and then the other big one was Silly Love Songs. God, that was a huge song of the summer. We just hear that nonstop down at the beach. And then later on, I sort of lost track of it for a while. Didn't really pay attention to it. And then the next one I really remember was You Shook Me All Night Long in the summer of 1980. Oh my God, did that song explode. Probably around July or August. It was a late bloomer, but it got big. Yeah, Stone in Love. God, there's a big summer song. Jesus, yeah. Stone in Love, yeah. Yeah. Autograph, turn up the radio. Yeah, I saw Autograph open for Van Halen. Toys. Was Band on the Run 73? I thought it was later. I want to say 74, even 75. And man, it was friggin' everywhere. I thought 73 was like Live and Let Die, right? Band on the Run was 74. Yeah. That sounds right. And then maybe the single for 75 was Silly Love Songs, right? A year later. They really pushed that out in the spring. Recorded 73, released 474. Sounds about right. Copacabana, 1980. No way. Copacabana was like, Jesus. That had to be 74 or 75, right? I think he's riding high off of Weekend in New England. Right? What's up, Aljon? Calling Dr. Love by Kiss, believe it or not. That does remind, and Christine 16 kind of reminds me of the summer of 77. You know, like Calling Dr. Love reminds me of and the Bay City Rollers kind of reminds me of the summer of 70. Oh, God, no. What was the big song in 77? It had to be something off of Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell, right? It had to be something off of Bat Out of Hell. Because I remember being up at summer camp in the summer of 77 in Vermont, up in Fairleigh. And, yeah. I remember going to the drive-in and seeing Orca. They're like, what we need is a big fish movie, a big violent fish. Now, they already got the shark. Come up with something else. Giant whale? Let's do it. Yeah, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Yeah. Okay, so Silly Love Songs is summer 76. Yeah, okay. That sounds right. Oh my God, that's right. Pedro's right. Summer 77, Eagles Hotel California is mega. Mega that summer. Hotel California. The correct answer is Hotel California. That is true. That song was absolutely huge the summer of 77. You know? Band on the Run, December 73. So if it came out December 73, that means it was right, but that's when it comes out, sort of builds in the spring. But I remember it that summer. It had to be summer 74 down at the Cape. And my God, the song was just nonstop. Yeah, I know Summer Song from Santana. I don't know how to play it. I mean, Satriani. I don't know how to play it, though. Never learned it. 78, Life's Been Good. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that song being really big. That is true. And I want to say, one summer was like the Go-Go's went nuts. 82? 80, 81, 82, 83. And one summer, I definitely remember the Pretenders being huge. You know. And then when you cut, the one I really remember, of course, is like the summer of 80. And then the summers after that, I'm listening to like, to me, the summer of 83 is listening to Dio, like, Holy Diver, right? And I think I got Peace of Mind that summer. I'm trying to think of what was big that summer, though. I remember, I want to say it was 84. It was Girls Just Want to Have Fun, right? Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, Don't Stop Believing, October 81. And when was... You're always dancing down the street, sweet blue eyes. Every new boy that you meet doesn't know the rules. Yeah, Quiet Riot, Mental Health. That's true. That song in the spring of 83, I remember we did a gig on Mother's Day at a church, right? And, of course, at a Catholic church on Mother's Day. And the big song that weekend was Come On, Feel the Noise. Right? And it was huge. That summer, Come On Feel the Noise was so huge that summer. Summer of 83. Yeah. The summer of 80, and then was it the summer of 80, 84? I forget. I remember listening to I'll Wait and Jump. Really, I'll Wait. I have vivid memories of driving with the windows down and broken air conditioning in my car and sweating my ass off with All Wait cranking in the background, right? Or that Dio, right? In my old cop cars, people drove 2 miles an hour in front of me as I'm screaming, I'm not a fucking cop, just go! That's the downside of getting an old police vehicle, is that everybody thinks you're a cop and they drive so slow in front of you. It's like, will you just go? Oh my God, Centerfold, Jay Giles. Is that 80 or 81? Cars is 78, I thought. Summer 78. Yeah, so was it... feel like I'm out a little bit. Let me check the radar range. Just a hair. It's my hourly tuning. Yeah, see, those are a little sharp there, kid. It's good to look sharp. You don't want to sound too sharp, though. You know what I found the other day? That's all I'm thinking about it. Somebody uploaded every issue of National Lampoon, and I forgot how much I read National Lampoon magazine. I was going on a nostalgia tour, something hard. I was like, oh my God, National Lampoon. It was sort of like the next level for Mad Magazine, right? It's like the adult Mad Magazine. Basically Mad with boobs. I just remember the Pretenders that summer, with I'm special, so special. I'm gonna say that's the summer of '80. Oh my God, '84, Owner of a Lonely Heart. All right, say. Oh God, I used to love Mad Magazine. I was friggin' loved it. Brass and Pocket, was that summer '79? Could have been. I would have been 13, but a friend of mine would have had his license. I just remember being in a car listening to that song. I want to say it was '80 though. Maybe it came out in '79 and it was just like the summer of '80. Pac-Man Fever. Yeah. Sultans of Swing. That was a huge song. Summer of '77, I want to say, with Sultans. Mad Cracked, National Lampoon. God, I was so friggin' into National Lampoon. I found a magazine, I want to say it's October of '82, the October '82 issue, and I started reading it. I was like, I remember reading this, at age 16. I was like, oh my God, there it is. The dude showing up at the girl's house to have sex, and his best friend answers the door naked. He's like, "Sup, bro?" There's a lot of that in National Lampoon. I don't know what happened to West Tone. We were a West Tone dealer, if I remember correctly. I actually got, I think, West Tone, and what was the other one? I'm trying to think here. O'Hagan? Kind of another weird off-brand we used to carry. And I want to say, it was like a they were like Longhorn, but it wasn't Dan Electro Longhorn. I could have sworn it was like Longhorn guitars or something crazy. Yeah, Mad Magazine was awesome. Yeah, well, Hustler was a notch up. They're very similar, quite frankly, right? Just the next level. Mad Magazine, right? They're all just basically guy-centric, right? Mad Magazine. And then National Lampoon is like your college, or whatever, your high school level. And then, right, elementary school, your high school level, and then you're at the college level once you get the Hustler. Oh yeah, Rock the Casbah in '83. Oh, what was that? Girl, you got to let me go. Should I stay or should I go? Now, Walk Like an Egyptian. God, I remember that. Summer of 86? Summer of 87? Summer of 86? What was Rock You Like a Hurricane? That was kind of a summer song. I want to say that had to be summer of 83 or 84. And then I didn't really know anything about summer songs until my kids got a little older. And then it was like the most recent one I really remember was Katy Perry, California Girls. Oh my God. You want to talk about heavy rotation. And of course, what's her name? Nicki Minaj was all over. God, we used to hear that song. And then the Daft Punk song, right? Lucky. That was friggin' huge. That was kind of the song of the summer. And don't forget, Psy, Gangnam Style. Born to Be Wild in 69, huh? I used to know that. See, I don't remember Born to Run on pop radio. That was probably more on FM deep cut radio. You know, I think 75, we were just transitioning from AM to FM. We may have still been on AM radio in 75, right? Listening to like WRKO. Oh my God, who was that guy? Oh. Dwayne. God, I can't think of it now. He was huge. He passed away not too long ago. Yeah. Def Leppard was definitely one summer. Massive one summer. Now, who is this? Now, who do I have? Oh, it's my buddy cat. It's my buddy. It's my buddy. He's my buddy. My buddy cat. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy cat. Always purring. You got the purr going. Oh, the other. Summer of 89. So, she drives me crazy. I can't help myself. It's like, hang me now. Oh, he's like, it's like I'm coming in. Oh, he's a good buddy cat. A good buddy cat. A good buddy cat. She is so good. Oh, he's my bud. He's my bud. Buddy. Oh, we'll go to. You hear that? Buddy. Yes. Of course, my buddy. Yes. Oh, of course, my bud. Speaking on the microphone, buddy. Bud. Now I'm feeling another cat. Oh, it's Cutie. That's Buddy's girlfriend. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you put. Oh. Come on. Come on. They're taking over. Yeah, number one song of June, 1974, Wings. I knew it. John Van Halen, absolutely. Oh, who's my girl? Yeah. Oh. you got cats. Oh, you can't see her, can you? Where is she? There she is. Okay. You seeing this? Oh, God, I can't. There we go. Now, careful, Bud. You're going to mute my audio there. Careful there, Bud, man. Okay, come on, Bud. Check, check. Okay, check, check. Oh, yeah. Got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Van Halen's Summer Nights. That was a huge summer song. Absolutely. What's up, Manfred? Yes, I did. I started early. Everybody's out. Are you seeing this? Yeah, that's right. Sweet Child of Mine, summer of '88. I think that is correct. That does sound about right. That was definitely a summer song. They tried to make Mr. Brownstone a summer of '89 song, but it went nowhere. Not like Sweet Child of Mine went. Right? Oh my God, Love Stinks. I've had the blues, the reds and the pinks. All I can tell you is love stinks. And the blues. Exactly. Sweetwater can have Gear Fest. I'm having Cat Fest. So is Gear Fest online only, or are they doing an in-person thing too? Yeah, Joe Perry's signature Les Paul. Joe Perry had a summer song, I want to say the summer of, might have been 80 or 81. Right, he was out of Aerosmith, the Joe Perry Project. They had like one tune. Oh my God, the summer of, was it the summer of 80? With Cars by Gary Newman. Was that the summer of 1980? You know, was it? I forget that. Was that the summer of 80? That song was huge. Huge. Summer of 84, I also remember a little ditty about Jack and Diane. Pretty sure that was 84. Yeah, you like the green, huh? That's a nice look. Oh my God. Right. 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 Was it D? Right. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think so. God, turning Japanese. God, that was huge. And I want to say that Foreigner song, with a heavy downpour, and Rosanna, summer of 82, 83, 81? 81? Rosanna? And no, 81. That's the SWAT truck years. So that's a long story. But we... Summer of 98, Limp Bizkit, we don't speak of that. Let's just... Some things are best left to history. Yeah, Jukebox Hero, right? I could have sworn that was a huge summer song because I remember changing tires to it. Oh my God, yeah, 59 Lonely Boy. What was the one? Oh, what a lonely boy. Oh, what a lonely boy. Boom, 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 boom. He was born. Rosanna, is that summer of 82? That sounds about right. God, Rosanna, I remember that. Tough little riff there. Yeah, Andrew Gold. Lonely. I forget the chords. Oh my God, what's love got to do with it? That was definitely a summer song. Summer of, was that 86? I feel like that's an 80s song. 89? 88? What's love got to do with it? Right, Tina Turner. I want to say that's 80s and not 90s, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's early 90s and I just forget. Oh, yeah, Devil Went Down to Georgia, summer 79. God, that was huge. Huge. Mega airplay. Lonely Boy was from 77, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. See, I remember Michael Jackson, but I remember him being more in the winter. I don't remember him as like a summer. I remember Thriller would come out like right before Halloween, right? It was a sort of a winter thing. Maybe Beat It was summer, or like Billie Jean. Billie Jean sounds more like a summer song, right? It's more like upbeat. Yeah, Ghostbusters. That was just on the other day. Had it on in the background as I was setting up a bunch of crap. Yeah, pour some sugar on me, right? I think we need that heavier. Yeah. That's a great riff. Let's stay on this one for now. Yeah, Purple Rain. Well, Raspberry Beret was definitely a summer song because I remember I was working outdoors that whole summer and listening to that song. You know what was a summer song in 85? Money for Nothing. That was a huge summer song. That was on like non-stop radio play the summer of 85. One of the biggest songs of the summer. In fact, that might have been the song of the summer for 85. That song was so frickin' huge. What's Love is 84. Yeah. I know it felt like 80s, but that's early 80s. That's pretty early. Yeah, More Than a Feeling. That had to be what, summer 76 was More Than a Feeling, right? Money for Nothing came out right before Live Aid. That was in the summer, right? Or was at the end of the summer? I just remember I was working for the Flatley Company in the landscaping department, and I used my cop car to schlep around the hoses because they were just too heavy to carry. I'd throw them in the trunk of my car, and I'd carry them around, I'd schlep them around the parking lot, and set them up to, for watering, because we didn't have built-in irrigation. They just had spigots. So you had to go out there and set up, your irrigation for and that was a very long and hot summer. And I just remember hearing that, that tune, like nonstop. That and Born in the USA, but I think Born in the USA was a year earlier. I want to say was an 84 tune, not an 85. It was just still playing, right, in the summer of 85. About you. Oh, yeah, Eye of the Tiger. Yeah. The Eye of the Tiger. Right. Rich Girl kind of does feel like a summer song, doesn't it? Summer of what, 77, 76, 78? She's a rich girl, and she's gone too far. I worked at Flatley 2 Hour Braintree. Yeah, I worked at the Dedham Mall. And sometimes we would go out to the is it Mansfield? No. Medfield. Medfield. They had a mall out there, a little strip mall on 109. There with Skipper. Oh, Skip. Oh, that dude. It's like these side dots are pretty much, you can't even see them. If it wasn't for this, like, blemish in the wood right there, right? It's got like a little scar, Oh my God, yeah, We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. That was a summer song, wasn't it? Right, with the Animal House dude in the video. Kind of had the whole thing tied together. But I want to say it was later in the 80s. It wasn't 84, I think Smoking in the Boys cover that Motley Crue did was 85, and then they broke through with the ballad, right, Home Sweet Home. And I want to say Twisted Sister, was it 84? Because I feel like it was more like 85 or 86. Like 86, like... Yeah, they're clay side dots to match the inlay. Which, I can appreciate it, but goddamn are they hard to see. I'm getting old, right? I ain't got time for clay side dots. I should just put like a big drop of like luminescent paint. Like on each one. Oh, he's my bud man. He's a good buddy. He's a good buddy. What was the one Humpty. It rhymes with an umpty. Right? So it was a rapper dude that had an alternative character. Right? Who used to put the glasses with the big nose on. And, and it was kind of a spoof, but not really. I mean, the guy sold some records and under the alternate character, and I just remember taking my bike down to see the fireworks on the Esplanade, And that was just cranking through everyone's radio. Yeah, Digital Underground. See you, John. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Come On Feel the Noise was definitely a summer song, without a doubt. And people were shocked to find out it's a cover of a Slade song. Yeah, Tears for Fears. God, they had a couple of summer songs. And then the other one, it's probably from the summer of '85, was Don't You Forget About Me. Don't, yeah, the Humpty Dance. Yeah, Shock G. Yeah, I thought he passed away recently. Yeah, Digital Underground. Yeah. I did see your entry, Sessman. I watched them all. I watched every one of them. So if you entered one, I watched it. And I thumbed it up. To let you know I stopped by. Yeah, Panama was a summer song. I really remember, though, off that album, Jump and I'll Wait. Oh, God, I can just see myself going over the bridge on River Street into Clary Square with the windows down, you know, listening to I'll Wait. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 82. I want to say, was Fast Times at Ridgemont High, was that a National Lampoon movie? Was that, you know what I'm saying, like Animal House was? Was it National Lampoon's Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or not? Maybe I'm just confusing it with Animal House. This Strat is a 2016 AVRI 59 neck, and it's a 1999 62 reissue AVRI body. And I have no idea when the pick guard was made, but it looks genuine. It's got the right backing on it, and it's got 69 custom shop pickups in it. Fast Times was not National Lampoon, okay. Was not a National Lampoon, okay, yeah. National Lampoon ever was Board of the Rings, yeah. I wonder, so what did they ever do a movie other than Animal House? Was that the only like official National Lampoon movie? I don't know. Oh, that's right, Vacation. National Lampoon's Vacation. My God, that's right. How can I forget that? Yeah, the Vacation franchise was National Lampoon. National Lampoon's Vacation. Yeah. We Are the World, yeah. Yeah, that I want to say that came out in the spring, and it culminated with pretty much Live Aid. And I could have sworn Live Aid in July or August. I thought it was in the summer. Was it in June? I don't think it was that early into the summer, I thought. I thought it was like July or August. Yeah, they definitely did Animal House. July, yeah. Classic summer bands: Van Halen, Ted Nugent, ZZ Top, Def Leppard. Yeah, I definitely saw ZZ Top one summer, but I saw them indoors in an arena. I saw Van Halen in the winter the first time around, but then the summer of '88 at the Monsters of Rock, and then they were back again that winter. July 13th, 1985. There you go. That sounds about right. Yeah, you want me to switch to the SG? I could switch up guitars. 'This Strat does sound good though, doesn't it? (40°C). Ah. It's very muggy here. We are in tropical, very soupy air, but we're not that hot. I think we only hit like 88 or 90 degrees today, which I don't think that's 40. I think that's more like 30, right? Yeah, see, Pete, I really remember like AC/DC, like. You know, I really remember that. Chicago is tropical. Yeah, we had a dew point of 72.3 earlier today, but we might be down a little bit from there. Once you break 70, it's pretty hot. The hot shot. Yeah, the dew point's down to 70. That's only because it's getting later in the day, and we've had clouds like start to show up, so we're not cooking up the ground as much. It's pretty gross. Let me see, when's the next time we break out of this? I'm seeing a lot of dew points of 70, 68, 70, dew point of 72 coming up for Monday. 70, dew point of 72, dew point of 70, dew point of 72, dew point of 72. All the way through Thursday, dew point of 72, dew point of 70. Pretty much the entire week. So I'd say that summer is here. That's pretty much tropical air. That's the type of air you would find in the Caribbean. That is Gulf air. All right, we'll switch up to SG. You know, just to switch things up. It's, we like to do. We like to switch things up. Oy. Hold on. I'm going to turn this off. That's surprisingly in tune. I'm just going to... You know what I'm saying? That's surprisingly in tune for a guitar that just came out of a case. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. What's up, Sassy Cat? That might be a little loud. A little bit. Tiny bit. There we go. Got a tornado warning. That's not good. Have I ever had an LP Junior? I have not. I think I had one here briefly, a 59. I think I had a 59 LP Junior here for like a day. A buddy of mine said, "You want to borrow it for a live show?" I said, "Sure." Sure. I think he bought that in 90 or 91, and I think he paid like $2 or $3 grand for it, you know. Got a thin line telly for a Prime Day. I went The problem with Prime Day is they suck me in on things like, Ethernet cables, because they're just so cheap. And I'm like, you will need this cable. You are not buying it cheaper than right now. Like, just buy the cable. It is like seriously cheap for that. I know the cable. And I'm like, they're getting me. They're getting me. I don't even want anything. But that's so cheap. Yeah, they sucked me in. They got me on a bunch of Ethernet cables. They got me on a bunch of 2.5G cards. They were down from like $25 to $15 a card. I bought 5 of them. No tornado warning here. Someone was saying there was a tornado warning, but not here. Not here. We're good. All we have is soupy, sticky air. It's like a very different scale. This neck sticks so much farther out than that These pickups sound good too. What's up, Krell Bar? Some pay-by-the-month deals, right, and such on Amazon right now for folks who can't do a large amount right away. Sure. There's a bunch of places that'll do that. I think they all will do it a little bit. Like how Amazon does it, interest-free. You get like 5 months, 12 months, something like that. So, it's a short payback period, but at least you don't have to pay the whole thing at once, and it's interest-free, so what do you care, Well, thanks, Vinny P. Much appreciated. Exactly. It's like stepping into someone's mouth. You walk out of that kind of soup. It's pretty gross. Oh, you missed the Krell Bar. You got to remember, Krell Bar, I started an hour early tonight. I started at 6 instead of 7. So we covered that around, the 6:30, 6:45 area. We started to get into it. There's a lot out there. As we realized, there's a lot of songs of the summer. I guess it depends on the summer, right? Yeah, Summer Nights by Van Halen. Van Halen's had a bunch of summer songs. They, in 1980, I remember Everybody Wants Some and The Cradle Will Rock being 2 big summer Van Halen songs. Probably the same. That was the same summer as The Vapors Turning Japanese, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, summer of '69. I always forget that one. Yeah, Huey Lewis has had some big ones, right? Is it I Want a New Drug? If This Is It? If this is it, I gotta know now. Yeah, Paradise with a Dashboard Light, summer '77, Hotel California the same year. Just huge. The Vapors was 1980, yeah. And what was it? The summer song was was it? I forget the riff. I Love Rock and Roll. All right. Yeah, Summertime Blues. Truth be told, I hate summer. It's like my least favorite season for a number of reasons. You know, it reminds me of breaking my leg. You know, we never had air conditioning growing up. It was, you know, pretty much a goddamn house of horrors. And, you know, it's just so, we had no trees near us. Our house just baked out into the sun, like, you know, for 17 hours a day. Horrible. Yeah, I like fall. I like fall. I like winter. I like winter, spring, and fall. But summer, I'm not. Yes, I'm a big fan of winter. I love everything about it. It's nice and crisp and cold. I love snow. I like the shadows, right? Because the sun is so low in the sky. It's actually at least around here, the peak of summer versus the peak of winter. We have about 20% of the sun we have in the summer. It's 5 times stronger. I think it's something like 4,000 candle foot at the peak of winter versus about 20,000 candle foot at the peak of summer. I think per square inch or some shit like that. I forget what it is. Marked for cubic something. Yeah, I'm not acclimating to summer weather. Just crank up the AC. I friggin' refrigerate my house. I like it crisp. 2 dehumidifiers and and a friggin' a central air conditioning system, pretty much running nonstop. I think I have it set to 67 on the second floor and like 72 or 73 on the first floor, because I only want the first floor to kick on if it's really getting hot, if it like can't be managed by just the second floor alone. Because if you let the second floor get out of control, you can forget about it. Forget about it. All right, the Run DMC Aerosmith collab in '86. I remember that. Oh, what's up, my kitty? Who's my kitty? Who's my kitty? Oh, it's you are my belly rub cat. Oh, good kitty. He's a good one. Yeah, I remember sweating in my bed all night. Exactly. It's like, oh my God, we used to, you know, it would just get just so crazy hot in the house. Just insane. The heat in that house. Be 85, 90 degrees in there. Girlfriend dropped toaster on the floor today. Black & Decker, we had for 20 years. Someone's got a new 4-slice on the way. Look at you. Our we use it so much, our air fryer. We love the air fryer. It just crisps everything up. Chicken wings in the air fryer are amazing. They come out great. And we finally, it was working. We can't get we finally broke the tray. Tray won't go in. That's pretty much the end of that. So we're like, all right. You know, we'll get a new one. Of course, the new one is amazing. It's like, oh, it's so much better. Oh, thanks, Jeffy. I just saw that. You know what? I saw Krellbar thanking you, and I said, wait, there's a. I looked, I saw another one. Oh my God! Thank you. DZ did some work on my guitars recently. I told him I really like your channel streams. Oh yeah. If it's the same DZ I'm thinking of. Fans pulling air through the. Yeah, my parents used to have this crazy. Of course, the fans were all metal back then, and used to have this metal, these fins in the front, and they go back and forth. The fins in the front, and that thing ran. They used to put that in the window, put fans in the window. Fans in the window, that's what we had. And I remember my dad finally, it was probably 1979, 1980. It was so hot. It might have been 1980. He was like, enough. And they had air conditioners on sale. And he ran up and got one and put it in the dining room window downstairs, because there was an outlet right below it. And plugged it in. And I remember being out with my friend and walking in the house, and it was like It wasn't even, he didn't even have it that cold. It was just so much better. It's just stunningly nice. We walked in, we were like, oh my God, this is like so much better. And then I remember coming back later, and it was just like, it doesn't seem to be quite as nice. And I went over. My mother had changed it from like cool to like fan. She's like, all you need is a fan. She couldn't handle it. Like air conditioning, that's for rich people. That's expensive. Of course, now they have central air. Parents got sent away just when you moved out, right? I oughta. I still think he undersized it. We only have a 3-ton. Quite frankly, we need a 4-ton. Nobody else was quoting 3-ton. I just don't think it's quite. I think he undersized it, but whatever. You wonder, can you change just the compressor and the condenser? You know, just the outside unit. Keep the same lines and everything. Of course, you're going to lose your, unless they could probably suck the gas out and hold on to it if they know what they're doing, right? You don't lose the gas just out to the air. You could probably drain the gas out, right? Vacuum the gas out and hold on to it. But at any rate, you wonder if they can change that outside unit without changing the, was it the evaporator? Yeah, I guess that's the evaporator. Like, you wonder if the evaporator, if they're literally 1-to-1 sized up, or you can, like, the evaporator can handle from 2.5 up to 5 ton. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know how that works. I need an HVAC person here. You know. What is that cat doing back there? What are you doing, sweetie? What are you doing, hon? Oh, yeah, good kitty. Oh, she's my good cat. My good kitty. Yeah. Yeah, you just kick back. Yeah. Yeah, you just kick back. Sure. No, what are you scratching? Now, don't be scratching that. She's scratching the Gibson soft case. I'll be doing that. That's a little crazy. Feeling a cat. What? I think they want to be fed. I might be getting yanked here. What do you want, you gooba? What do you want? Oh. He just wants attention. I get you. You're good. Everybody's good. You're good. Got a Headrush gig board. It's very cool. Yeah, those are, Headrush. Headrush. I have a feeling they're going to be, it's been a little bit since they've put out a product. I have a feeling they're going to come out with a product in the next year or two. Yeah, sharpening the claws. I know that they've torn up some of the leather, so we know not to get leather. They rip the leather to shreds. Quite frankly, they rip a lot of the furniture up. But they go for leather, or anything that feels like leather. Like a little cookie. 25-pound jug of R410A runs 75 to 170. Okay. So you think they just need to do a purge? I doubt it. You know, we get decent. I just think your house is 1,500 square feet. You have a 3.5 ton. Yeah, yeah. We're trying to cool down about 2,200 square feet. You know, our house is listed as like 1850, but they don't. That doesn't include the attic. When you add the attic, which is air conditioned, it is on central air and central heat. You know, you're talking like 2250, something like that. I feel like it's woefully underpowered. Oh, thanks, B. Polsky. Had fun with the Rev WTF contest. Thanks. Yeah, you know, I had fun with that too. I was saying earlier, I really enjoyed watching everybody's entry. You know, I just, you know, I wish I could have given away more stuff. And I could have. I could have broken it out. The jersey for one person, you know, the pedals for another person, and the amp for a third person. But I kind of felt like a kid. Kind of felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like the jersey and the pedals and the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, it felt like that was like a nice prize, right? The amp, the pedals, the shirt. I mean, it's a nice little swag bag there, you know, a very expensive swag bag. So, I don't know. I don't know how Henning is going to do it, but Henning had 0 entries. I told you, his stuff's hard, but he was complaining, what's wrong with you people? They're like, your songs are hard. I don't want to play that crap. It makes my brain hurt. Now it's ammonia-based refrigerants. So they're not any better for you. They just break down before they get to the sky. Right. Yeah, Johnny Rock. You would expect him to be here, but I want to say it's like he's in New Zealand, so it's probably like what, 10 a.m. there, 11 a.m., 10 or 11 a.m. I think they're like 14 hours ahead. He's originally from Canada, but he's down in New Zealand. Yeah, it was The Price is Right. Exactly. It was a showcase. It's a showcase. Showroom showcase. He did claim his prize very quickly. And he sent me his info. He followed me on Facebook. So he had reached out to me. And then I got his info and sent it off to Rev. And now it's in Rev's hands. I wanted to get it out to them like right away. Didn't want to, you know, if you win something, okay, yeah, I'll probably give them your address in a week or two, and then they'll get it out in a week or two. Like, you'd be going insane. I got it, like, as soon as he sent it over, and I verified it was him. When I did, then I knew it. Yeah. I'm in New Zealand. It's 12:05 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, Henning had 0 entries. He might have more now. It may be over for Henning. I don't know if his contest has expired now or what the deal is. You know? I don't know. Yeah, it's 8:06 p.m. here. I should probably wrap it up soon. I'm starting to fade. I'm like, how long have I been going? I have to be going a good couple hours now, right? How long? Not quite. An hour 55. So I've been going a little bit. It closed on the 23rd. Yeah, mine closed on the 21st. You're hearing rumbles of thunder, huh? I swear it looked like we were going to get thunder and lightning earlier, but Let me check the radar range. Check the radar range. Check the radar. No, nothing here. Looking pretty quiet. Looking pretty quiet. Up in, oh yeah, the Midwest. You got a couple of lines out there. Of course, up in Canada. Looks like you got quite a bit. That means all the warm air is punched up, right? Pretty much that the rain is usually at the warm, cold line. So it's raining in like southern Canada. It's probably cold north of it and pretty warm south of it. Yeah, I went along a little early just because I could, and I feel bad for my people in Central Europe because I'm always going on at 7 p.m. And, you know, for them it's, 1 a.m. I don't know any YNT off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. Yesterday, I can't think of any. Back there, right there. Oh, it's like a Chinese, like BB King copy. Not very good. Not very good. Just sort of meh. Let the good times roll. Guitar does sound good though, huh? Yeah, Summertime Girls, right? That was probably their biggest hit, right? Summertime Girls. Summertime Girls. Right, Summertime Girls. God. Here's a summer song for you there. What pickups are in the SG? That's a good question. Let me see here. I go to the Gibby. And then we'll go to, I think it's the Modern collection. I think this falls under Modern. Yeah. I'm just going to tell you right now at $14.99, that's probably the best value in their entire lineup. That's a pretty sick deal to get a standard, you know, with the crown inlay, trapezoid inlay, the binding on the neck, you know, all the accoutrements of the nicer series, the inlay, it's not a silk screen on the headstock. You know what I'm saying? And $14.99, I suspect we're going to see a price increase by the end of the year, maybe even sooner. You know, I have a feeling the 2022 prices are going to shoot up. Looking good. I'm glad I have a darker board than that, though. That's like the one that was in stock at Guitar Center. A little lighter in color, and the whole thing weighed less. 490R and the 490T El Nico 2 pickups. Well, there you go. There you go. I like that they're using Graphtec too. They're smaller. They're more streamlined. Nuts than the than the using like a corian nut for a while, right? Which is a countertop material. Henry had a thing for the countertop material. But they were notoriously difficult to service. If you tried to tap one out, there was a chance you could snap the headstock off if it was glued in tight enough. A bit of a nightmare. You know, these are, I think, much more streamlined. I'm used to getting SG standards for $750. Can't get them for that anymore, Brad. I'm telling you right now. I've been following the market. That is about right? $7.99, certainly all day long, right? $8.50 all day long. You can get them, but right now they're all like north of like $1,000, just because of supply and demand. Though I will say, Guitar Center used, which is kind of like a bellwether for the entire market because they're so spread out over the U.S., right? So it's like you're sort of cost averaging all these different locations, throughout the North American market, and stock is creeping back up again, and prices are creeping down just a little bit. So as supply, I think, increases and demand goes away because people are going out and doing crap instead of sitting at home doing crap, I think you might see a bit of a flooded market and prices, taking a bath. We'll see. Money ain't worth what it used to be. That's pretty much how it goes. Actually, Brad, that's kind of true. That the SG standard and the American standard, right, about the same price. So this is $14.99. I think, isn't that what the American standard is going for right now? Or are they I could have sworn they were $14.99. Like, you wonder if they tie that together, right? Like the SG and the, like if you're just looking at it from just a marketing standpoint, right? Try to get an offering like right at that $14.99 price point. I feel like Fender might have raised prices in the last 6 months. Certainly, like the EVH went from $16.99 to $18.99. Hello, Chico. Exactly, Gary. You get a 2% cost of living increase, and prices go up 7%. I think they're gonna crash down a little bit, though. So again, just supply and demand. There'll be a flood on the market. Everyone was like, "Guitar is harder than I thought." I tell you, Brad, one thing that I've been a little inspired by your move to drums. I finally updated my synthesizer and dumped my old Kurzweil. That's like, I literally bought that brand new in 1994, and it was time. I had really worn out the key bed, and I was like, it's time. One with the Yamaha, used, of course. I don't remember a Big Mac meal at 95 cents, but I do remember like 50-cent hamburgers and 60-cent cheeseburgers. They were doing that for a while. Right? That's pretty cheap. I did hear about that massive vintage guitar theft. That was a little crazy. It seemed like that storage facility was having some problems. It seemed like he kind of knew, and he didn't have insurance, and insurance lapsed. It was like, I thought they had found some of them, though. He was starting to get some of the stock back, so. It did raise prices, but I thought that it was set to begin July 1st. That sounds about right. Burger King had 99-cent Whoppers. That's pretty good. That's damn good. Apparently the person who led the break-in and theft of the guitars is deceased, and that helped break open some of the case. That'll do it. Pete says, I've noticed guitar prices are slowly coming down. Yeah, it's like the like anything like that. It's like people hold out. They try to get as much as they can, but eventually they break into a sweat when, you know, the rent is due and they still haven't sold that guitar and prices come down. You know, local burger place does 5 cheeseburgers for $7. Well, that's pretty damn good. Nice on the synth. Time to branch out for me. I love guitar, but there's too many channels and players that are really crowded. I'm looking for artistic fulfillment. Can't please everyone. Yeah, you know what? I would talk myself out of it, to be honest. You know, with the keyboard stuff, because I'm just much better at guitar than I am at keyboards. You know, my keyboard chops are just garbage. You know. I can play songs on guitar. I can't really on keyboard. Just little things here or there. It's pretty bad. But I've been getting into sort of like the you know, the synthesizer stuff. That's why when I got it, I wanted to make sure it's half Rompler, which is just kind of a ROM playback, and half like a real DX7, like on steroids, FM synthesizer. And they're two completely different engines. I think it's 128 polyphony on the ROM playing stuff, which is still filtered, and you know it's got some stuff on the Rompler side, but I think it's 96 on the FM side, and they're two independent, so you can technically, if you had it split, have more than 128 voices. But it's just cool that you can actually mess with a knob, right? You can actually turn something and do something. And then I've got a Roland like that, a much cheaper one, like the JDXI, and then I just got, it should be here next week, I picked up a Korg Wave State, which is based on like an early 1990s synthesizer called the Wave Station, which was pretty sick, but, you know, it's like that on steroids, right? So they're taking these old ones, and I want to get the Korg. They make an analog one. I want to say it's called the Mini Log, right? And that's pretty sick too. My drum chops are awful too. That's the point. Well, yeah, exactly, right? You want to spend a little time and actually build them up. So I was holding that space over there to set up the drums, but I think the drummer's back gigging again, and I don't think he's going to have time again until next winter. And I'll pull the table out of there and set the drums up in the corner if I have to, you know, later on down the road. But right now I've been setting it up with synthesizers. And I had a computer over there that wasn't working, and I have my old Focusrite 18i20. It was just sitting on the shelf. I'm like, why don't you just use that and get it going with the computer? So I really have spent some time getting that going in the last week. I tell you that Yamaha does sound pretty damn awesome. My first new keyboard since '94, and you know they've come a long way. And I want to say that's a 2018 build, but I just did a firmware update on it, and it added even more patches and stuff. It's pretty good. You can always load. You can always load more stuff too, but Korg Wave Station is still awesome. Yeah, the Wave Station was groundbreaking at the time. You know what the #1 selling keyboard of all time was? And you would think it would be the Yamaha DX7, right? Or the Roland D50. But it's actually the Korg M1. Like, the best-selling keyboard. And then keyboards, there's more keyboards enter the market. The market gets spread out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like no one could ever achieve those numbers again just because there's more players in the market. Think I'd ever do a Warmoth build? Warmoth make quality parts. I'm just lazy. You know? That's why I don't play drums. That sounds like work. Keyboards, you push a button down and, oh, look at that. And then now you can just hold it down with one hand and just twist the knob and motion it back and forth and make it sound all kinds of crazy. That, you know, getting old. Am I seeing a cat back there? I'm seeing a cat butt. Cat butt. Cat butt right there. Oh, thanks, Tony. Yeah, for the tip jar. Thanks for the hang tonight. No, thank you, man. Much appreciated. Got a Korg as a plug-in. Yeah. The reason why I've been doing the hardware thing, I was with, dude, I'm with you. Right? I'd have like a MIDI controller, and, right, I have a Nectar. Hear how loud it is, though? It's an annoying thing. Hear how loud that is? It's a loud keyboard. You know, that's an IBM Select right there. So I wanted something that, you know, could really integrate with the knobs, and it just works out of the gate. In the attic, I use a Native Instruments control, which is, you know, again, so overly friggin' engineered. It's like I just kind of like buying the synths. Korg has a bunch of little ones, and there's this whole new market out there. The other one that's really killer is Behringer. So like Behringer is taking like literally the Mini Moog and like circuit for circuit making the identical synth in China for like $299 because all the patents have run out, right? It's anyone's game now. So Behringer has been on a tear with vintage Moog and Prophet and what was the other big one back then? Begins with an A. Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, that's gonna friggin' haunt me. I did see that, yeah, Boutique Amps distribution was hit by fire. That story was huge. It's been huge for a couple of weeks. Boutique said most of the damage was tenant space, but I find no reason. Yeah, I haven't heard words since that. That statement came out like within 24 hours of the fire. I haven't really heard much since. ARP. Thank you. ARP. 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 It was ARP. I knew it started with an A. ARP. And it's literally a circuit by circuit exact reproduction of those old circuits. It's pretty sick, actually. And then they add some new stuff like digital storage, so you can remember the voltage. And they're true to the original ones, because I've heard like some of the Behringer ones just go out of tune, right? You have to, some of them you have to wait like 30 minutes before you can really use it, because then the components warm up enough that it won't go out of tune as you start to play it, right? Now you're like fully warmed up, and now you can tune it, and now that you're in tune, you don't have to worry about going out of tune. Synthesizers had to be tuned. It was straight up analog voltage, and as they warmed up, they would lose their tune. You know? Yeah, ARP. Arturia is pretty hot right now. They have some wonderful keyboard controllers. And of course, they have a whole line of like vintage analog synths. It's pretty good. Hot Fuzz Flash with Yarp. I watched yesterday for the first time in I don't know how long, World's End. Forgot how much I love that movie. Behringer's Bugera lineup has gotten a lot better. Are they still in production? What's up with Bugera? It's like sometimes, you know, it's like are they in production? Feels a little weird. They make amazing stuff, though. The Infinium was, quite frankly, a tube saver, you know. Oh, thanks, Copperfield. Hey, thanks. Well, thanks for maybe Behringer can team up with Gibson and do a proper RD reissue. Yeah. Oh, my God. Master and Commander. God, that was that. Oh, that was that ship movie, right? Is that a Russell Crowe jag? Yeah, the pub crawl. It's 12 pubs, right? They get to the 10th one. He's like, all right. They can't stop. He's like, oh. Oh, yeah, the whole Cornetto trilogy. Yeah, I think to me, Hot Fuzz is the best. And then, to me, World's End is second. And Shaun of the Dead is last for me. Too slow. Takes a while to get going. World's End is tight. I forgot how tight that was. That's a tight script. Real tight. You don't want to know. I told you not to ask. Yeah, Russell Crowe, yeah. Yeah, I'm putting Sean last. Yeah, you heard me. I'm putting Sean last. I'll do it. I just did it. No one puts Sean in a box. I just did. Yeah, to me, Hot Fuzz is just pure genius. And then World's End. World's End actually has some really, really sharp dialogue in it. Really sharp. You know, if you think about just growing up, and I mean, that whole thing is just a whole metaphor, right? You know, the aliens come and you'll be part of the society, and, you know, you've got to comply and all. It's just like growing up and getting a job, and you're going to be expected to have to, like, you know, act a certain way. And it's just like, oh, it's too funny. And going back, and like the whole thing of like, you can never really go home again, right? There's so many things in that movie that are just friggin' perfect. So well done. Yeah, the Pirates movies, I want to say the first one was pretty sharp, right? It was, in other words, it was very well cut, you know, but then after that, it just got a little kooky. then they, right? It's like First Blood, amazing, great movie. But then you get to Rambo, and it just starts to get a little, you're getting a little out of control, right? Yeah, no, I agree. The dialogue in Shaun is perfect too. Yeah, they're good. I know he shoots a guy with a rocket arrow, though. That's true. He does have a rocket arrow going for him. A rocket arrow, Christ's sakes. No, the best is the end of the first one. It's over, Johnny. It's over. It's over. It drew First Blood. Oh my God, such a great movie. And is Brian Dennehy just the best? Right, as the you know, the I guess you'd call him the antagonist, right? The antagonist and the of the plot. Just so good, so good. Yeah, nothing is over. You want a piece of me? Oh. I don't think I've seen River Rats. Though, admittedly, it sounds familiar, right? It's like one of those movies like, did I see that? Saw First Blood on Christmas Day, 1982. Yeah, that was a great movie. 82, right? Yeah, 82. Oh, thanks, Copperfield. Can you play the intro to California Girls? I'd have to look it up. Let me see here. I'm going to go right here. And go right here. Sounds like, yeah. Oh, I could say. I think it's G. All right, let me see here. So how do they show it here? Chords. Yeah, so that's interesting. So it goes to the 1 to the 2, from A to the 2, B minor. Right, again, the 1 to 2 again. So let me see if they show the opening on one of these. Right. Is it, that wouldn't be right. Why are they showing it 9? How are they playing it? All right. That probably goes down. Right. It goes down. And then two. That's weird. There's some really weird chord changes in this tune. Oh, I see how they're doing it. Oh, I see. They're doing it. Right. 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 That's a harder song than I thought. Sorry, man. I'll learn it. I'll figure it out. If I don't, here's the thing. You can fill a book with the songs I don't know. I think it is keyboards. Yeah, it's because it's keyboard based. Yeah, a guitar player wouldn't do that. It is a little weird, you know? So at one point they're doing like the... It's crazy. It's crazy. Unlike that, which is clearly guitar bass. Sid McGuinness played on it? On the original? On what? Crazy on Roth's album? Is the chat dying? It does look like it's a little weird here. My chat rate is down at 2. It feels a bit low. I'm crazy from the heat. Could be Ron. Yeah, maybe 2 hours and 40 minutes in where We have exhausted all possibilities of thought. We could be there at this point. If you're taking a 3-hour class in college, it's like, ugh. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew, we're awesome. God, so many classic tunes. Yeah, so Vi was on Eat 'em and Smile and Skyscraper. I don't think he's on the albums after that, right? Just the two? Oh, what am I hearing? I'm hearing cats. I'm hearing cats probably need to be fed. And no one's going to feed them but me because the wife and the son are away and my daughter's working. She has the perfect summer job for a teenage girl. She's an ice cream scooper at an ice cream shop. Like, pretty good. Get ready for angry people. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm sure it can be played on guitar. Right? I'm sure there's a version out there somewhere. Yeah, who's tiptoeing? Who's tippy-toeing past her? Going, I just want to come over to see you. Yeah. A little tippy-toe. I'll take a bottle of anything and a glazed donut to go. My doctor says I have to have a laxative. Nothing here, lady. Oh, the 80s. You need strong hands to be an ice cream scooper. It depends on the ice cream. So like she said, she's like vanilla. First of all, the ice cream is open so much because it's used so much, it never really gets hard. She goes, the ones that kill you are the ones that like no one ever orders and the freezer's never opened. And it is just hard as a rock. She's like, it is ridiculous to try and scoop it out. Sometimes she even has to bring someone else over to help her out because people will complain. They'll, no shortage of complainers when it comes to ice cream. And there's plenty of, elderly, grumpy, curmudgeon-y elderly people to go like, that's not what I ordered, blah, blah, blah. So, she rolls with it, though. She's happy-go-lucky, which is 99% of dealing with the public. Like, whatever. Your stream has fallen 15.3 seconds behind. I don't like the sound of that. You might have to refresh. Just do a little refresh. Sometimes that happens. Just refresh the screen and you'll get caught up. My daughter was a scooper for a couple of summers. Used to get blisters, right? Because the ice cream's hard. Again, it just depends on what they order. Yeah, hot water and dip the scooper. I think they have a thing where the scooper's constantly being cleaned, right? They have a thing that brings in clean water from one side and drains it out the other. Yeah, that's a good point, Mark. You always get soft because you can't get that at the store. You can always go into the store and buy hard ice cream, but soft ice cream you have to get from the store. What she says is what's tough is that they order like banana splits, complicated sundaes and things like that. That's where You know, you and I, we were like, we know what's on an ice cream, on a banana split, right? But God forbid you get it wrong. Or you say, well, what do you want for ice cream? People are like, what do I want for ice cream? What do I want for ice cream on a banana split? It's like, or not. Some things are, there's just a recipe. There really is. Cookie Puss from Carvel, and Fudgy the Whale. Yeah, we used to get. I want to say it was Cookie Monster, but he couldn't call it Cookie Monster, right? He basically just stole Muppets characters for a while, and then he got big enough. He had to put an end to that, and come up with his own characters. You know, he got big enough that it started to present a problem. Was it James Carvel? He had a voice like a chain smoker. James Carvel, come down and get a Cookie Puss. Wouldn't your son or daughter love this wonderful Fudgy the Whale? Tom Carvel. Tom Carvel, that sounds right. Tom Carvel sounded like a mob don. He kind of did. He kind of did sound like a mob don, right? I am laundering some money and a little bit of the ice cream thing, so if you could come down and buy one of these cakes so I can get my money back, that would be great. All right, Wayne Carvel. Do I have a venture to Bubbling Brook? Yeah, I've been to Bubbling Brook. That's actually not too far from here. Probably like a 20-minute drive. Go there, get the club. They had a turkey club that was pretty good. You should get the turkey club there. And for ice cream, I remember I was at the Natick store and I bought a guitar, and I was like telling my son, now you know how to like not tell your mother about things, right? And he's like, I want to go to Bubbling Brook, which was on the way back. We drove by it on the way out. And so he knew. I said, all right. And I knew they closed at 9. And my God, I was racing. I had 20 minutes. And and I couldn't really speed because he was too young. Cop pulls you over and you're speeding with a young kid. They really, really get angry. So I had to drive the speed limit, and it was brutal. And I remember just getting there, and I walked up, and the guy goes, we're closing. I'm like, I just need one ice cream. He's like, oh, I got my son an ice cream. Got in the car, drove home. We walked in the house, and the first words out of his mouth were, Dad bought a guitar. And I was like, This is why you're not in the inner circle. Hey, bro, how about Scorpions? Oh, thanks, Copperfield. How do Scorpions Love Drive? God, you're requesting songs I don't know. Let me look it up here. I don't know that one off the top of my head. Let me see. Love Drive. Ugh. I don't see it. I'd have to. I'm worried about playing it because you get a copyright strike, for playing a. Let me look it up. I know, right? Just a complete fail. I was like, you're out of the inner circle. In his defense, he was like 4, right? No, it's hard to be angry. Maybe 5. Maybe he was 5. So it was a little tricky to be angry at him. Because, at that age, you tell your mother everything. It was stupid of me to think that I could buy him off with an ice cream. That was coming out. He was telling her whatever happened, no matter what I bought him. I could have bought him a friggin', most expensive Lego set ever. It would have been like Dad bought a guitar. Sorry, bro. Just in the beer mood I hear you. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Again, I was just about to play it. I said, I can't. I looked it up, but I don't. It's not on Ultimate Guitar, so I don't see a chord thing here for it. But I'll look it up. I'll find it. We'll find it. I just can't play it right here, right now, because if I do, they copyright strike you. It is hot outside. No, he doesn't play guitar. He plays saxophone and keyboard. He has a keyboard. Exactly. This is why you're not leading the circle. Exactly. Exactly, guitarologist. Yeah, I'll abuse is forever. You'll never forget that one, sadly. Yeah, what guitar did I buy when he ratted me out? That's a good question. That is a good question. What was it? I can't think. What was the guitar? It had to be early on. It was definitely a Guitar Center. It's going to irk me. What was it? I'm trying, because it had to be long enough ago. I'm trying to think, like, what guitar did I get that long ago? All right? It definitely wasn't the Blue Ibanez, because Bobby was with me. And it wasn't that green Ibanez, because that, I remember I was by myself. Oh, what the hell guitar did we pick up? I don't even remember. Now I'm like looking at the wall. Definitely wasn't the Charvel. That was at least a year or two later. Yeah, that was in like the Charvel was like 2015 or something like that. This was early. He was so little. This had to be like 2010 or 2011. Now it's going to irk me. What guitar was that? It wasn't the Squier, because that was from Daddy's. Natick. I'm thinking it might have been, the more I think about it, right, and right around that time frame, I got to think it was the acoustic. It had to be the acoustic Explorer. It would fit the time frame. It was something I definitely bought online. I know it wasn't the Kramer because I took a picture of the Kramer and it was sunny out. And I remember when I drove back, and quite frankly, when I got the Kramer, Bubble and Brook would have been closed by then, right? They closed. That was in like October, late September, early October, and they closed by then, right? They closed kind of early for the winter. God, what the hell? I don't own a Duosonic. I can't even think. Damn. Yeah, I'm thinking it was like Ibanez is, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the. But I swear to God, I think it was the Kramer. I think it was that big stupid Kramer Explorer. I'm trying to think, like, what other guitar could it be? The Strat, the Fender, the Strat. Bobby was with me. The Black Ibanez, no one was with me. I remember getting that. That's gone. The Blue Ibanez, Bobby was with me. It had to be the Explorer. Had to be. Yeah, all the other ones, he's much older. He's really young when we go, and I got that one so long ago. You know, you bought and sold so many. You know what? I actually, that's a good point. I keep a spreadsheet. Let me just quickly go to my spreadsheet. Guitars. All right, so this would have been. No, it wasn't 2008. I got that from Daddy's. That's the Squire Standard Strat Metallic Black. Kramer Pacer Classic. It wasn't that. It wasn't the RG 3120 DR. Bobby was with me when I picked that up. 87 RG. No, I got that from Bobby. Squire Classic Vibe 60s. I bought that in Falmouth. Oh, Squire Classic Vibe Telly. Might have been that. Or, oh, you know what? It could have been the 2000, it could have been my Fender 50s reissue. I'm 99% sure. In fact, now that I think about it, I think that's what it was. I think it was the Fender 50s reissue. And that would have put him at 7 years old. Yeah. Got to keep a spreadsheet. Yeah, the Farrington acoustic doesn't come until a little bit later. Yeah, then there's the Radius, which I sold. That I bought in where I was today, down in Cohasset. Cohasset, God. 70, that's old enough for a beating, yeah. Couple of wire hangers. An antenna off the back of the TV. I have guitars about the year of each of my sons born. They get those guitars when you die, and then divide the rest on that day. The market will be flooded with guitars they don't want. Yeah. No, Tone King and I have a pact to try to prevent each one of us from getting screwed over in death by our family when they're like, whatever, just sell it for whatever we can get. It's like, no, whoa, slow down. Hold up. We literally have notes and phone numbers. Call this person. I think I have Bobby listed first and Tone King listed second. So hard. Ow. Hear that? Like picking up a little of the little interferon. Well, that could be the mic too. My wife's throwing thread to throw all my guitars and equipment at the local auction for $1 reserve. I know. Flip flop, electric train track. Oh my God, my mother used to hit us with the belt. We discovered one time, I remember, like putting a hardcover book like under my PJs and like putting a workbook like up the back of my shirt. Worked wonders. The greatest thing ever. I was like, yeah, keep hitting it. I'm not feeling anything. I do ZZ Top with the band hammer? I don't know. Just play it slightly differently. The rotor of my Healy is sticking on the roof and I'm farted out, I hear you. Yeah, Kevlar shirt, bro. No, I remember putting a hardcover book down the back of my pants in the bed under the sheets, and so she doesn't know. Like, I'm under my bed. She didn't even notice. She's in a rage. And, yeah, and a workbook up my back. And, man, it was like discovering a whole new technology. Well, let's see. We're 9:06 p.m. I'm probably coming up on 3 hours here. Yeah, 2 hours 55 minutes. I think I'm officially ready for some dinner. So I'll yeah, my mother used to words between every hit. Don't you syllables, I guess. Right? Don't you ever do that again. Right? Syllables. Yeah. It wasn't words, it was syllables. Yeah, it's kid superpower. It was my superpower, let me tell you. I remember giggling, I remember laughing. Going like, this is awesome. Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. I know, I'm over 3 hours, dude. I know. It's crazy. You know? All right. I think the cats are having a meeting upstairs. I haven't seen them there. They're plotting something. Probably should see what the hell's going on up there. All right, dudes. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. A little extended hangout tonight. And there you go. And I'll see you guys this week. And if not this week, then a week from right now. So it's a week from today, July 3rd. You know, I'll still have a show. What do I give a shit? I can tell you this. I'm doing nothing. So maybe you have 4th of July plans. I don't. My 4th of July plan is probably to, you know, cook a hot dog on the grill with some potato salad and, you know, watch the fireworks from my TV. Yeah, maybe later tonight. Maybe. Could have a 2 a.m. show, but I doubt it because I was up at like 7 a.m. this morning. Normally I would get up a little bit later. I would get up at like 9 on a Saturday, but I was up at like 7 this morning because I had to take my daughter to a drawing class because my wife couldn't take her because she was leaving to go to Jersey to go buy some corals because that's what kind of crazy, stupid things we do. Going to New Jersey to buy corals? Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds normal. So, yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, these goodbyes are the hardest part, exactly. 40 minutes later. I know, late night stream, exactly. Oh, Aljo, you know, we should talk. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to put you under any pressure, but that access is calling my name. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. I will see you guys maybe later tonight, probably not. We'll see if I fall asleep. I have to pick my daughter up at midnight, so I'll be up if I'm not asleep. And there you go. I know it can be a problem. All right, dudes. No, you rock. Super thanks to everyone for hanging out. Super extra mega thanks to anyone who contributed. Really appreciate it. And of course, super mega awesome thanks to my mod squad. Hashtag mod squad. Really appreciate it. I will. Of course. I'll give you a call. Right now. No, not right now. I'll let you have your Saturday night to yourself. But yeah, maybe this week. Probably on Monday, 9 a.m. You there, bro? Just saying. You there? All right. No, you rock. Have a great weekend. I will be live next weekend. I'm pretty sure. Let's say 99% sure I'm going to be there. And we'll figure out a theme for next week. Patriotic songs or something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. Rock on, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. No, you rock. And remember the National Lampoon. And there you go. Congrats to Johnny Rock. And there it is. That's everything. Hashtag Mod Squad. All right. I'm clicking the end screen button. All right. End scream. End scream. Ah. Here we go. Later.